flavor to the berries. It takes away some of that acidity, and it just smells great. You're gonna need a muddler, but if you're making this at home and you don't have a muddler, it doesn't matter. You can use the end of the spatula. You can use literally whatever you want. Anything that's gonna squish everything down together that's like this size-ish. You don't even have to use a shaker. We're not fancy. It's just, just booze and berries. But this is probably the most technical part of the cocktail. Really, it's just mushing it all together, which is, in fancy terms, muddling. And you're gonna wanna, if you smell the mint, then it's been muddled enough. You wanna smell the mint in there. You don't want it to just be berries. So if you need to add a little bit more, add a little bit more, that's totally fine. And you can kind of, again, this is all to taste, so go crazy with it, have fun. I'm gonna put some ice in here. And then this is very simple. We have our vodka, so we're gonna go 2 ounces of this. Is this a 1.5 or just a little bit more?
It's a little bit more.
Okay. I'm still gonna put 2 in. It's just the start of the night, come on. So we've got a 2 ounce of vodka, and we're gonna go with some simple syrup. Now, simple syrup is very, very easy to make. It is kind of expensive at the store, so I recommend it's water and sugar on the stove, boil it down, and that's simple syrup. It's so easy, so don't ever buy it. And also, if you're wanting to make like an infused simple syrup, which sounds really fancy, you're literally just putting ingredients in with the boiling water and sugar. So for example, my margarita, I like to make a spicy one, and I'll slice jalapenos, put it in with the simple syrup, and then it creates like a spicy syrup. Now, be careful because it can get really spicy. You have to like watch how long you let it boil for, but it's essentially just boiling stuff in with the sugar and water, and that's infusing the simple syrup. Very easy. Again, it makes you sound like more like, I have an infused simple syrup. It like sounds fancy, but it's not that fancy. So then we're gonna go in with 1 ounce simple syrup. This is important because it kind of takes the edge off of the lemon and the berries. They're very acidic, very sour. You want to balance that out with the simple syrup. And then we are going to get some lemon. If you're making this at home, I suggest squeezing a couple lemons. It does make a difference having the actual fresh lemon. Especially when you're doing a cocktail with not that many ingredients. The fresher the better. It's going to make it taste better. And honestly, like 1 ounce of lemon is like 1 lemon squeeze, or like 2 lemons. It's not that bad. All right, get that in there. Now we're going to give her a little shake. And then we're going to strain this because it is a muddled cocktail. You don't want to get all those berries and shit in your teeth. Unless you do, and that's fine. Do you have a strainer?
It's on.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Great. Makes my job easy. Maybe one of these. Now, if you're making this in like a small, little, cute, like coupe glass at home, you don't have to put the ice in it. I like a really cold cocktail, so I like it with ice. And it also mellows it out a little bit more. It's more of a sipper, but if you're going for like Cosmo style, like martini glass, I would say no ice. And again, if you are doing this with the egg white, you do everything the same, but you don't add the ice. You do what's called a dry shake, so that's no ice. Shake it all up, it's gonna froth the egg white, then you add the ice, do a double shake, and everything else is the same. So we're gonna strain this out, and it should, there's a lot of berries in there, this might take a while. Get all that juice out. It should be this nice pink purple color, depending how many blueberries versus blackberries you put in, but you want to see this like really nice, almost jammy color. That's how you know it's good.
It doesn't look like what they served us.
This strainer's not doing me any favors. Get the idea. All right, and then